Hey there, gamers and finance nerds. Now, if you're anything like me and you grew up in the 80s, ever wondered how much is Mario's coins actually worth, and by extension, how much is Mario actually worth? I mean, I remember my mother telling me to grab all the coins, we need the money, Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Mario has been collecting these coins since the 1980s. And does that mean that he's actually worth more than Elon Musk? If you ever wondered about that, stick around because in this video we're gonna break it down for you. So today we're doing what every normal person that's into finance does when they get a bit bored, and we're gonna calculate Mario's net worth in real, actual dollar amounts. So buckle up, get ready for a great financial ride. Okay, so for this video we'll be sticking to the classics, okay? The OG, Mario 1, 2 and 3. Since a lot of it has changed ever since the first ones came out, we're gonna stick to the classics. First off, let's tackle the big question. What are these coins actually made of? I mean, they're yellow, they're shiny, and like most people will assume that these coins are made out of solid gold. I mean, they've got that bling factor. Okay, so if our assumption of these coins being solid gold is true, to get their value, we first need to figure out the actual size of each of these coins. So using the spinning coins from Super Mario Bros. 3 as our guide, we can see that each of these coins is about 828 cubic pixels in volume. Mario himself stands about 28 pixels high. So based on the average height of an Italian male in the 1980s, which was around 1 meter and 76 centimeters, we can figure out that 1 pixel equals approximately 6.29 centimeters. Here comes the fun part. Let's get into some math, and yes, math can be a lot of fun. Each Mario coin has a volume of 828 cubic pixels, which equals around 0.212 cubic meters. With our assumption of it being solid gold, each coin would weigh, wait for it because this is a huge number, 4.1 metric tons per coin. That's 90,039 pounds for you Americans out there, or as much as a large rhinoceros or a brand new GMC Hummer EV. No wonder Mario has these crazy jumping powers, always carrying around those coins in his pockets. Now here's where the numbers get really fun. The gold price as of writing this script was around $149 per gram, which would give us the value of one coin to be, drumroll please, 610, almost $611 million. Who needs to go save a princess if you've got that amount of pocket change on you? Okay, maybe it's safe to say that actually these coins are not made of solid gold. I mean, how realistic would it be for a plumber to be carrying around over 400 tons in coins? Okay, I just don't see it. Mario might be strong, but he's no superhero. So if these coins aren't made of solid gold, then what are they made of? Maybe they're made of some less valuable metal and it's actually just gold plated? I don't know, they could be made of anything, which would make their value drop significantly. These coins might be more like a Chuck E. Cheese token, you know, great for games, but not exactly something you can take to the bank. So that being said, I think we need to figure out the value of these coins through some other means. Since we can derive the value of these coins from the coins themselves, maybe we can derive it by some other means, maybe from Mario. Things might take a bit of a darker turn here. Stick around because it gets really interesting. In Mario, 100 coins get you an extra life. So what is the real world value of life then? Now this might come as a shocker to some of you, but weirdly enough, there is actually a price that we can put on the value of a person's life. And depending on who you ask, that value of life can vary quite significantly. The average value of life can be as low as $500, depending on which hitman you hire. But I'm not here to give you those kinds of financial tips. So on the more legit side of things, insurance companies might value life in millions of dollars, especially if it's some celebrity or high-powered CEO. In terms of government estimates, on the other hand, the US Environmental Protection Agency uses something called the value of a statistical life. This is basically the benefit of preventing a fatality or the additional cost that individuals would be willing to bear for improvements in safety. The value of a statistical life is around, it varies between $6 and $10 million, so $10 million on the high end. So if Mario's 100 coins can buy him a new life, that means that each coin would be worth around $100,000. But wait, we're not done yet. What if we value Mario on the black market, okay? I mean, we could sell Mario in pirate parts, sell his organs, or sell his heroic services. How much would he be worth at that moment? Different organs sell for different prices on the black market depending where you are, but apart from the organs, Mario's also got some skills. I mean, he can jump, he can punch bricks, and he can save royalty. The website humansforsale.com, no, don't Google that. The website humansforsale.com gives us some wild numbers. Based on Mario's stats, guessing his age and his profession as a plumber, we get the value for our little Italian guy at just over $1 million on the black market. That's right, our favorite plumber's life costs around $10,000 per coin. If you think about it, that's kind of cheap considering the number of times that Mario has saved the Mushroom Kingdom. Maybe it's time he asks for a raise or maybe better life insurance. Okay, so we've got a pretty decent value of Mario's life. $1 million on the low end, $1 million on the low end, and a couple of $100 million on the high end, giving us a basic value for these coins. But what if these coins are actually made of gold? What if gold is more common in the Mushroom Kingdom than it is here on Earth? Think about it. Gold coins floating around in the air, and every time Mario dies, these coins just magically reappear. Maybe gold is a lot more common in Mario's world than we think, and other metals like silver are a lot rarer. I mean, we never see any silver coins in the games now, do we? Food for thought. If gold is that common, it would basically be worthless. That's the reason I think that these coins might be gold-plated. The Mushroom Kingdom might have an entirely different economy where things we consider valuable, like gold, are just junk. Imagine using gold to buy soda. It makes one wonder what their precious metals are. Maybe silver, maybe platinum. What about adamantium or mushroomium? Mushroomium is the one. Now this is the part where we get into stuff that every economist fears. Inflation. Like we said, in the Mushroom Kingdom, the coins regenerate every time Mario dies or he restarts a level. This means that the coin supply is literally infinite. If there's no limit to the money supply, then you're going to have some massive inflation. And if that money from the massive inflation starts flooding the market, you're going to see prices skyrocket. I've seen it happen. I was there when it happened. Trust me, you don't want to be in this scenario. A fire flower? That will be 10,000 coins, please. A star? Well, bring me a dump truck full of money so that you can buy your star. For those of you out there who knows what I'm talking about, this is how you get hyperinflation, like post-World War I Germany or modern-day Zimbabwe, where you need a literal wheelbarrow of cash just to go buy some bread. In the 1920s in Germany, $1 was around 4 trillion Deutschmarks. That's hyperinflation for you. People literally used money as toilet paper, wallpaper, or even just to burn it to keep warm in the cold months. That's the big problem with hyperinflation. You get money flooding the economy and prices don't stop going up, and it ruins a country. Don't worry, I will be making a video of hyperinflation in the future. Just stick around with me, okay? Let's finish Mario first. So if Mario really was rich, it wouldn't matter. His coins are practically worthless. All things considered, Mario may have millions of coins, but thanks to the laws of supply and demand, they don't mean much. Even if he is the richest person in the Mushroom Kingdom, his purchasing power is practically zero. Yet 100 coins can still buy him a new life. So what does that mean for Mario's life, the value of Mario's life and the value of saving the princess? I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this and what would you do with Mario's billions and would you get out of the hyperinflation scenario? Thanks a lot for watching, hope to see you all in the next video. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Remember, if you like my content, please give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it, it helps out the channel a lot. Be sure to go check out my other videos that I have. You might learn something, share it with your friends, and just so that you don't miss any of my future videos that I'm uploading, remember to click that subscribe button. Thanks a lot for watching.